Okay, let's do the Cincinnati wide receivers. So we'll go with, so Higgins is interesting because on CBS he's 75th, but
that's stealing.
In the last 10 days on NFC, I'm going to use this ADP because I don't see him available 75th. 51st overall for Higgins. Chase is 64th. And then Tyler Boyd is 76th. So you're basically like round 5, round 6, round 7. Higgins, Chase, Boyd. Liz, who's the best value?
Well, I think the lesson is that Jamar Chase's value is wildly inflated because he is going to have a slow start. And in fantasy, you want to win now. This is a week 1 proposition. I'm going to go with T. Higgins. I believe from weeks 2 through 10, before Burrow tore his ACL, he averaged over 7.5 targets per game. And that was with the corpse of A.J. Brown at the top of the season as well, still on the field. Chase, I think, is going to have a slow start. And I do like Boyd in terms of like PPR, right? The number of receptions. I think he only averaged, I don't know, maybe like 10 yards per reception last year. So you're not going to get massive yardage, but I do think he'll be used a lot behind that O-line when Burrow is still finding his sea legs and checking down a lot. But overall, whole picture, give me T. Higgins all day long. He can he can do all the things. I love him.
All right, Marcus.
I think I'm gonna lean toward Tyler Boyd in this one. You know, I feel like in fantasy we love the shiny new thing, right? And in decreasing order, you know, Jamar Chase is the shiniest new thing in that passing game, followed by T. Higgins, then it's Tyler Boyd. But it wasn't that long ago we were talking about Boyd as the heir apparent to AJ Green in that passing game. He is the guy who led the team in targets last year. This is an offense that's going to throw the ball a ton, and yeah, if he's working primarily from the slot, that means that, you know, maybe the total yardage isn't quite what we want it to be. But like Liz said, the targets are going to be there, the receptions are going to be there, and he's the guy that's coming off the board last out of that 3. So he's the guy actually I think I have drafted the most. I've drafted Higgins a lot, but I think I've drafted Boyd a little bit more.
Chris, don't say Jamar Chase. That would just be annoying.
Jamar Chase.
Oh.
Give me the shiny new thing. Give me, like, the way I look at it is like, yeah, he's probably going to get off to a slow start. You should expect that for rookie wide receivers anyway. We see it all the time. Even, you know, the best rookie wide receiver seasons. Think of Odell Beckham. Think of Justin Jefferson. It took
That's
those
not
guys.
fair. That's not fair with Beckham.
I'm not saying he's going to do that, but you know, he was drafted higher than both of them, right?
Yes, he was. Was Beckham bad at the?
It took him a couple. He missed the first 4 games.
He had like an ankle injury, right? Like he had an injury or something early on.
Camp or most of training, he missed all preseason, and then he went nuts. Yeah. Go ahead, Chris. Your point is taken. I mean, even T. Higgins, Justin Jefferson had like 6 targets in his first 2 games.
Yeah.
So sure. All right, you're gonna take Jamar Chase. All right. So different answers there. Yeah, Beckham first 3 games, he did catch 3 touchdowns, but he had about 100 yards or so.
I'll never forget, because after his 2 touchdown game, I traded him for Alex Collins in a keeper.
Yes.
Best trade I've ever made.
But you own it, Chris.
Gotta sell high. He had 40 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's a perfect sell high opportunity. Then he had the best stretch of performance by a wide receiver that season.
Want more of the Fantasy Football Today podcast and nonstop year-round fantasy advice? It's simple. Hit the subscribe button and hang with us all throughout the year.